Hello everybody, welcome to Sensual Scents. I'm your host Al, and today we'll be talking about two fragrances that just got in the mail. One is from Fragrance World, it's called Oneself. It's inspired by Yves Saint Laurent, myself, and the other one is from French Avenue's line of Fragrance World called Paradigm. Okay, let's get into this. Okay. Alright, firstly we're going to talk about Oneself. One of my favorite fragrances now last year was Yves Saint Laurent Myself. It is a beautiful fragrance, very much for everyday occasions. You can wear it out. It's just so universally good. Okay, box is just a bit of cardboard, just like that. Bottle now. One thing I don't agree with now is when the bottles are very much like the other bottles. This, I know it's called Oneself. You can see the bottle there. Oneself. But like when you put the two of them side by side, now there's not a lot of difference, if you can see there. Both heavily made of glass. It is a nice bottle now. Anyways, it's not as important about the bottle. What is most important is what's inside, so let's get into that. Firstly, what I will say about this bottle is don't be lifting it up by its head. It's quite a heavy bottle, but as you can see, it'll hold there. If I give it a little shake, it's gone, right? So don't be picking it up by its cap or it's going to fall, and it might fall on your toes just like it happened to me. Anyways, it's quite a heavy bottle. It's quite thick in glass, probably wouldn't break. Anyways, let's see what the atomizer is like. Atomizer. Right. Okay. It's pretty standard enough now, so it's not pressurized, nothing fancy like that. It's myself. This is exactly like myself. It's laundry, kind of like a laundry, kind of musky, florals, citrus, but florals. It's exactly as far from memory now. It's the exact same as myself now. I'm just going to put the two of them side by side and just see. Okay, as you can see now, the spare on that goes a lot further. A bit more quality, but that's what you get when you're paying like 90 euros for this one, $90, whatever, and this one costs 25. Literally 25. So anyways, myself, Oneself, right? Oh God, I can't tell them apart. They both push. This is slightly pushing more now, but this is fresher on the strip. So just scent-wise, they both have that kind of fabric softener, kind of grabbing the musky florals. Like they both have it. They're so similar. I can't tell them apart. I can't tell them apart. I'd have to see the notes, see was there any notes that was different now, but no, they're quite similar. So one thing I will say, right, Fragrance World has a hit. This will save you a lot of dash. Now this is one hell of a nice smelling fragrance. What else can I say about this fragrance? This fragrance would be for the early 20s, 30s, early 30s maybe. It's for a younger generation. It's very versatile. You can wear it anywhere. You can dress it up. You can dress it down. It has all the aspects of something that you can wear every day. Right? It is very good now, fragrance wise and quality wise. As I say, it is. I give it an 8. I give it an 8 just for the simple price. That price tag and the scent that you're getting for it just blows me away. Okay, next fragrance. Right, second fragrance I have to look at is Paradigm by French Avenue, and from what I gather, this should be another fragrance inspired by initials Paragon. And if it is, that would be Divine. Okay, so the box, same way as all the other initial inspired buys, they slide out. Not the easiest now. I'm trying not to bust it, but that's only going to happen. I should pause it here, but I'm sure you're all having a good out. Nah, fuck it, you know what? Okay, right. Sorry, I'm sure it's not going to happen to you all, but anyways, there's other ways in opening boxes. Trash. Okay. Oh, did I damage that? No, that's okay. Okay, as you can see, the bottle there, white, very heavy, like the other Fragrance Avenue clones of these type. Nice white bottle, nice plate top on it. And there's also plate in the top there. Plate on the bottom as well. Extrait de Parfum. You can see it there. If you can read it. Anyway, so let's get into the main bit of business, what it actually smells like. Cap, secure enough, giving it a good shake in there now, so yeah. Cap is secure enough, so good heavy, good weight to it. Yeah, we'll get into the juice. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice fat sprays. Oh yeah, like some of you might know the other initial clone, Vintage Radio. That is also a clone of Paragon. This one now, I can tell straight away. I can tell straight away what it is, but I can tell straight away now it's different to Initio's Vintage Radio. And Vintage Radio was definitely a bit less punchy at the start. It's a bit more. There's a bit more plum in it. This is nice though. There's a lot more clary sage in this now, and pepperies. There's definitely more peppery than the Latafa. Oh, that is very nice. The vanilla, very, very heavy on the vanilla now, so it is definitely more vanilla, more clary sage, a little bit less fruit in it. It is. I never got my nose on Initio's Paragon. It's way out of my price range. I'd rather have 10 inspired by versions of something like that than have one of them now, in all fairness. No, lovely fragrance. Just out of curiosity, I'm just going to grab Vintage Radio and just see when I put the two of them side by side. Fat sprays on that too now. It's a good sprayer. So yeah, as I said, very, very heavy. If you like the fruitier style now, the Vintage Radio is definitely for you. But I just think now that the Paradigm has a bit more castor with the peppers and the clary sage. The fruit, the plum is still there, but it's just the vanilla is much more prominent, and it just settles it down a bit more. It just makes it that little bit classier. Now, if I was a younger guy, I'd more like to be wearing this. If I am the age that I am at the moment, I'd more like to be wearing this. Sorry, this Vintage Radio. This is Paradigm. Lovely fragrance, well worth it. That's about 40 quid, so it is. So that compared to the 250, 300 that the initial cost, yeah, that's well worth it. Both of them are well worth it now, I have to be honest. If you grew up with this one, you would grow into this one. That's the way I can describe it. So, as I say, two very good fragrances there. just the other thing I have to say with these two fragrances, right? They're blowing me away now from the very start. Now, as I said, I gave this one an 8. I would definitely give this probably an 8.25. It's the scent profile, and I do like plum a little bit too now, but it's a little bit more niche than the Oneself would be. But in saying that as well, you wear this every day. This to me now, it wouldn't be one you'd wear to work, school, like that. It's a bit of a playtime kind of feel to it now, kind of a nighttime kind of a vibe to it. So it wouldn't be for every time of the year either, whereas this one, you would wear it for every time of year. That one now, a little bit like with the musk and the vanilla, it's a bit of an autumn wintry kind of a fragrance now. It's deeper. Any of those deeper fragrances, like it has a bit of leather in it as well, even though like it's not a prominent note, but it has a bit of leather. But any of those deeper fragrances are much better for the fall and winter. Whereas like myself, you can get away with wearing it all year round, so it's a lot more versatile, this one, and as I say, you got 25 quid, you got 40 quid here, so absolutely, I would recommend it. I just personally, in my opinion, I prefer that. Even though I give that a lower rating, I would still wear that every day ahead of that. So, as I say, my ratings are for the nicer smell, the nicer scent that I get. They're not for wearability or anything else. So, in saying that, that's what they get. Okay. Look, if you've liked it, hit a like on the video, right? And I wish you luck if any of you decide to maybe go for one of these or both of these or any of these fragrances that are on my channel. I wish you luck with it. I hope I kind of helped you a little bit in deciding what you want to go for. As I say, these are my opinions, mine alone. I'm not trying to sell anything to you. I'm not affiliated to any company or anything like that. I just do this because I got into the fragrances 3 years ago. I bought a shitload of fragrances, and it's a hobby of mine. It's a passion of mine, like. And what else do with it? Like when you have this much, like, why not share? Anyways, look, hit a like on the video. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you subscribe, and we'll see you in the future. Good luck.